Hey, welcome back in. We're with Karen and Drew from Dax, and again, we're talking about the Instant Pot. I call it
Yes.
Instapot because I don't know, I'm stupid. But I've seen these for sale everywhere. I'm thinking, do I need one of these? And you don't make any revenue off the sales of Instapot.
No.
Okay, so
no.
what about your endorsement now? So talk about it. What is the advantage of having one of these?
Well, the main thing is I use it for the pressure cooker.
Okay.
Because it cooks things quickly, which saves me a lot of time under pressure with steam. And it saves me a lot of time in the kitchen. Like we do a lot of meal prep, so it cuts down my meal prep time.
Okay.
But
And this is an example here.
Yes.
All right, so what did we make here?
Okay, so the thing with the Instapot is that it cooks things with steam under pressure.
Okay.
So we made eggs. There's eggs cooking in here.
Okay.
Okay, so and usually you're kind of scared. Like Drew's always scared when I get the pressure cooker
I
out.
always thought it was like that.
Yeah,
And you're
You
just
don't know
like
things gonna
looking at
fly
the
out.
dog and the kids.
Yeah,
and
it's like
you
some of
go
my ceiling
outside.
fans. You'll know.
Yeah.
And
so-
it doesn't do that.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got eggs. I love cooking eggs in the Instapot. So we've got eggs in there. This is locked. When it's under pressure, there's a lock on it.
So
you
it's
can't-
cooking right now.
It's cooking right
All
now.
right, so you put 2 raw eggs in there. How
I
long is
put
it going
in
to
there
take to get them?
5 minutes
5
once
minutes,
it's
okay.
on. And
All right.
so there's 2 ways to get the lid off. You have to release the pressure. So there's 2 ways. You can do it naturally, or we're going to do a quick release. So I'm going to show you y'all. So you can manually get the steam out. So you can move it.
Watch out.
Are you ready?
Why are you scaring me like that?
So that's what it looks like.
See, it's not
People
that.
are scared of it.
I don't
so
know.
I'm trying to show that.
I didn't know what you meant by releasing the steam naturally, but
This is I'm making it. This
You're
is a
making-
quick release.
manually, quick
Yes.
release, okay.
So for eggs, if you don't want to overcook things.
No.
So for the eggs, it's delicate, so you need to manually release the steam.
now I understand these have like 7 uses in one. So you could
Right.
also use it as a slow cooker, right?
You
or
can use it as a
crock
slow cooker. You can use it as saute. I'm going to try to take the lid off here in a second. We're going to cook chicken. So
pot. All right,
this
so
is
we're going to show them how you prepared this chicken.
Right.
What are you putting on here?
I am
So-
putting our Dax green zest on it, but literally whatever flavor you want, you just coat your chicken in some oil and some seasoning,
All right.
and you're good to go.
That's a good sized chicken breast. So
Yes.
you just did that, a little
Yep.
oil and some spice, and then you put it in here.
Yes, so the lock there's a valve in it, the lock just dropped. So
Okay.
that's going to allow me to open this. So
Was that
This
it
is the
making the
eggs.
fancy noise there? Okay, all right.
So
gonna
here's
tell
your
you it's okay.
eggs. So it comes, I don't know if you can see this, but the Instapot comes with a rack. So you can cook things
There we-
on top
so
of a
there we
rack.
go, we see that.
Can you see that?
On the rack.
So this was 5 minutes, and you always have to add liquid because obviously you're cooking with steam.
Sure.
So you want some kind of liquid. Okay.
So you add a little bit of water.
So you add a cup of water. That's
water,
usually the cup of water is the standard.
So now if we were going to do the chicken,
Now, if we're gonna do the chicken, we're gonna use the saute function. This is the other thing that I really like about the Instapot.
okay?
It has a saute function at the bottom, right there. So you can sear the meat before you cook it.
Oh,
So I'm gonna put a little oil in the bottom of
so
it.
no need for another pan on the stove.
Right, like you
Okay.
can get rid of all your
A little bit of
cooking,
oil.
a little bit of
Now,
oil.
why is it beeping? Is it backing up?
That's our Prius.
Oh, okay.
It's just saying it's ready.
All right, James ready.
Okay, so you're
we
gonna put the chicken
breast in there.
Put the chicken breast in here, so you can see that. So we're gonna sear it on both sides.
Okay.
Okay. So a lot of people you got to put liquid in the bottom of the pot.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't like the chicken because it's all mushy, because it's cooked in the liquid.
Okay.
So the best part is you put the rack in it,
Over the top.
and you put the chicken on top of the rack.
Chicken on top of the rack.
Right. So
Okay.
the chicken sits on the rack, and then you add your liquid. It's a cup.
All right,
Mainly-
how long would it cook in there for that?
it has a poultry section.
Mm-hmm.
It says button, and it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So 10 minutes got us to this.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
And then
great.
you want to use the natural release. Like you don't want to force the steam out. You let the steam release
And
naturally.
I'm assuming it tells you how to do that.
Yes, and that will take about 10 minutes.
All right. And then what's our side with this, by the way?
This is beans. So beans you would have to soak all day,
Mm-hmm.
like soak overnight, and then cook almost all day.
Mm-hmm.
This takes 25 minutes
25
in
minutes.
the Instapot,
threw
and
them
you
in
don't
there?
have to soak
Did you
them.
throw it in there with water? A little bit of water?
Yes, always add water.
Always add water. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Hey, that's some quick stuff. You almost convinced me to buy one.
I know, so
And
there's a lot to cover.
If you're convinced you want this recipe, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to Good Day, Alabama, P.O. Box 6, Birmingham 35201. The cooking segments, the recipes on the app and WBRC.com. I think our chicken is
searing.
cooking right there.
Yeah.
It may be done before by the time we're back. We're gonna take a break right.
Take back your wallet with a PNC Cash Rewards credit